Hey guys, it is Jenny, Coach Brightside, and I am very excited about this series that I'm bringing to you, the Time Management for Busy Moms series. But before I dive in to the tips and tricks to keep you guys productive and keeping you effective, I want you to kind of think about the fact that you're probably overloading yourself on your day-to-day living, and you probably don't even realize it. We have a limit of the things that we're able to do in a day, but as moms, we feel like we have to be superwoman. We have to be able to do all of it, right? I know I felt like that before. A lot of times I felt like that. But we should never feel like that. That's not the way we are designed to be. So I want you to think about it this way. Cell phones have a battery life, right? You charge it up, the battery goes down, you charge it up again. But there's the little icon at the top to tell you if it's full or if it's empty. You take pictures on your phone. There is a certain amount of space that is available for those pictures, and once you hit the limit, you get a warning. And then you know you got to get rid of some of those pictures before you can take more. But our bodies aren't designed that way. So I read a book. It was an amazing book, and I will link that for you. But there were 7 warning signs in there for you to be able to use to identify whether or not you are overloading yourself and you're too busy. So I want to bring these to your attention so that in the future you can recognize if you are putting too much on your shoulders. And then as we get into the rest of this series, you'll be able to implement the tips and the tricks that I'm giving you. So let's dive right in to those 7 warning signs. So the first warning sign is your inability to control your emotions. Now, as moms, it is sometimes hard to accept that we have our own feelings and emotions because we have to be strong and we have to hold it all together for everybody else. But we feel just like everybody else does. We get irritable and we get depressed and we get irritable and we get depressed and we get cranky and we feel things the way that others feel. But we need to recognize that as one of the warning signs that there's a good possibility you're saying yes to too many things. Number 2, lack of self-care. Now, this one, it's kind of self-explanatory, but if you're not being diligent with your hygiene, if you're not eating right, if you're not exercising enough, if you find yourself saying the phrase, "I'll sleep when I'm dead," chances are you're overloaded and you need to take a step back and reevaluate things. Number 3, illnesses. If you find yourself always sick, always with sinus infections and colds, now granted, there are people that do have medical conditions and that do find themselves sick because of their bodies. However, if you're a person that's not typically sick all the time and then all of a sudden you feel like you've constantly got something going on, then chances are you have overloaded yourself. Warning sign number 5, self-medicating in excess. If you are spending too much time on social media because you say that's your way of winding down, or you're watching too much TV when you should be sleeping, or you're overeating on sweets, then chances are you are overloaded. Number 6, neglecting relationships. If you find yourself letting people down, making plans, doing things with people, and then backing out, or if you have someone say, "You never spend time with us anymore, we don't ever see you, we don't know what's going on in your life," a lot of times that comes with guilt because you're pushing yourself in too many directions. You're not able to give your attention to those people. You're neglecting them, and then comes the guilt along with it because we're moms and we tend to always feel guilty about something, and you are going to then push yourself and spread yourself too thin because you don't want to feel that guilt. But in turn, you end up neglecting relationships to do other things. Now, number 7 is one that may or may not apply to you. It does not apply to every single person watching this video, but it does apply to me. And number 7 is neglecting God. Now, there are times where I have not wanted to go to church on Sunday morning because I've said I've had too much other stuff to do, or I don't sit and pray and have my moment of reflection and meditation with God because I've got too many other things on my mind, too many other things to take care of. Then chances are, if that is happening to you too, then you are overloaded. If any of these warning signs are things that you have felt in your life, there is nothing wrong with you. That's good that you're recognizing it. We can fix this, and I want you to feel positive. Look on the bright side here, because over the next few days, I'm going to help you come up with ways to not overload yourself anymore and to be able to be productive and effective with your time so that you're able to show love and attention to those around you, to the good Lord above, and to yourself as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you missed my introduction to this series, I will post that for you as well. And I am really excited to bring you all of this awesome content and valuable information. So thank you again for watching. I'll put the blog post down below, so be sure to check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.